Once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, salutation to the elect, the men to the four corners of this world that push in this word in sincerity and in truth. This is 2018, the year of prophecy, and the men in GMS through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, come, to give videos showing the time we're in, and calling on our people to wake up and realize what's really going on in this world, right? We are the Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, not affiliated with any black extremists, right? We are just the Hebrew Israelites according to the scriptures, right? Tonight I just want to jump in to talk a little bit about, brotherly love, the entitlement of this video is the love of a sincere brother, because basically in this truth we had to always maintain love for one another, always had to maintain that brotherly love, you understand? Always have to maintain that in this truth, right? Because in the world, right, 2/3 you will see them have a big fallout today, and 2-3 days the talking back normal, wherever is the case, right? But as the scripture say, offenses must come, right? And brothers might do things, might have a little falling out with that brother, or wherever is the case, but you can't let that bring you down a part of malice, hatred and envy for your brother, right? That is why the scripture also say, before the sun go down, you understand, make peace with your brother, right? Now you gonna have brothers who might see a brother and another brother, at that disagreement then, and they might be talking, wherever is the case. But being in the studio, you can't really wait for a brother to come and say something. If you see in that, hey, my brother moving left with me, right? You have to take the initiative to go and straighten that out. Right? It mightn't be your fault why the brother moving left with you, but still come down to the nitty-gritty of it to find out what really going on, because as they does say, an open sore does get infected, and if it is, you're just allowing this to go on, the relationship between you and that brother will just get worse and worse, so we always in this truth have to maintain our brotherly love one to another, right? Because I've heard Macamp that bring it out, he say we are all that we have, you understand? Saving Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right? We are all that we have in this truth, so we are to take care of our own, right? Now is not the time to be at enmity with our brother and all them kind of thing, no, right? Even the Most High brought out laws on that we ought not to be at enmity with our brother, right? So that brings me to my first precept in Leviticus. Let's see if I get it quick. Right, it says, this is Leviticus 19, I'll read from 17, where it says, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart, right? Because you have brothers in this truth who will be silently hating on our brother, because you find our brother move left. But if our brother move left with you, just talk, that's all you have to do. Pull the brother square and talk about it, right? And come to a mutual agreement. instead of holding malice and hatred in your heart towards a brother. Right? Because these things will only hamper your spiritual walk with Yahweh Shai. Right? Because we are the bride of Yahweh Shai, and put yourself in the bridegroom's shoes. You wouldn't want to take a wife, and when she smiles because she whole grill rotten, right? She smelling bad. No, you wouldn't want her. You understand? And it's the same thing. If you in this spiritual walk, you can't be, doing this kind of thing, moving left with a brother and all this kind of thing, because these things will hamper your spiritual walk. You understand? So reading on, it says, "Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people." Right? That is your brethren, your brothers. You ought not to bear no grudge and all these things against your brothers. Right? "But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am Yahweh." Right? Yahweh give that commandment. Right? We ought not to be at strife or anything with our brother. We ought to love we brother at all times. Always be have a forgiving heart too. You understand? Because we in this flesh, we just go off. Right? This corruptible flesh does go off. This is let's see if I get this precept there quick. Psalms 133. Psalms 133 and 1, it says, "Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity." Right? Dwelling together in unity. Because how it is, Esau does work. Esau does work by dividing and conquering. But if you have a group of people in unity, they're strengthening in unity, right? Being of one mind, their strength, right? How good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell in unity together. You understand? Yeah. I'll jump to our next precept real quick in Proverbs. Proverbs 10 and 12. Right? Proverbs 10 and 12, it says, "Hatred striveth up strives, but love covereth all sin." Right? So yeah, we have to seek to always show that love. Always, love your brethren. Yeah. Because the scripture also say that let your light so shine, right, that men will see it and glorify your Father. But if you live in like a two-tooth, right, your light ain't shining, right? Because one of the reasons why the Most High turn his back on 2/3 of his own people is because they dim that light, right? That light don't shine because we're sinners. Sin is darkness, right? And if you allow sin to come in, right, basically you're covering up that light, right? So that is why the scripture say, let our light shine, right? We being in this truth, supposed by even by allowing the laws to shape you and to clean you. Because David say in Psalms, clean me with hyssop that I will be clean. And basically hyssop in this era is this word. You understand? Because this word is what has clean our hearts. What has clean us and make us move different to two-thirds and to those nations that have no the laws. You understand? So yeah, we're supposed to always asking the Most High to clean us through this word, that we will move different to what to two-thirds, to how two-thirds us move. Understand? Because I've heard people say, you know, to hell with brotherly love. But for a man in this truth to say such a thing, the love of the Father not in you. For you to say hell with brotherly love, the love of the Father not in you. You understand? That is why men have to be very careful of the words that they speak to. Right? Proverbs 17 verse 17. It says, a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Right? A friend loveth at all times. Right? Because in this truth, you will find a brother go do something that go be offensive to a brother. But instead of showing hatred and malice towards a brother, the way it say here, a friend love at all times. Right? And all times in mean when the other party showing love only. No. Sometimes a brother go do something that go offend you, and a brother go do something that go get you upset. Right? But you have to rise above that. You understand? And talk it out. And show that love. Keep that love between you and your brothers. Because we are all that we have. In the days to come, right? In the days to come, we will need we brothers. Because what the scripture say that in that day, a man will desire to hear the voice of a brother. You know? So now that you gain the chance to love a brother, why you want to hate your brothers? Just know in the days to come, you might even see that brother. This is John 15. John 15 verse 17. It says, these things I command you, that ye love one another. Right? If the world hate you, well, the point is in 17. These things I command you, that you love one another. Right? Even Yahweh is showing us that, hey, you're always supposed to maintain that love one to another. Right? Even Yahweh is showing that. Yeah. Right. These just some quick precepts to show that, you know, you're always supposed to maintain that love. Always supposed to love one another. Not to live like the heathen nations, but to live like two-thirds. Right? Because by the washing of this world, you're supposed to be different. Right? You're not supposed to be in this truth and two-thirds seeing you as a two-third. Right? That simply means that your light not shining. Romans 12 verse 9 and 10, it says, let love be without dissimulation, harbor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Yeah. Be kind affectionate one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another. In brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another. You know, caring for our brother. Not just going a mile, but going twine for our brother. You know? Yeah, checking up on our brother to make sure everything good. You know? Because we had to look out for one another. Right? These is the things that the scripture is showing us. We had to look out for one another. Romans 12, I will jump to 15 and 16. It says, rejoice with them that rejoice, and weep with them that weep. Be of the same mind one toward another. Mind not high things, but consent to men of low estate. Be not wise in thy own conceit. Yeah, to be wise in your own mind, but you know, love one another. Right? Because basically you don't want to live like the scribes and the Pharisees. Understand? Because what they do, they teach the law, but they practice it not. Right? Faith without works is dead. So you don't want to be like that. You know, you teach brotherly love and you practice it too. This is 1 Corinthians 13 and 13. And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three, but the greatest of these is charity, greatest of these is love. You know? Yeah. So we had to show that love one to another, not living in heat, envy and malice. You know? So as I say, I just wanted to bring out a few precepts, you know, just to show that we had to continue in love one to another. Right? Look out for our brother, check up on our brother, make sure your brother's doing the videos. You know, all that is showing charity, showing love. You know, if you're seeing a brother falling behind, you pull him up. Right? All that is showing love. Right? I just want to read one more precept before I close. This is Ephesians 4 and 32, where it says, and be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right, sake had forgiven you. Right? Yeah. You can't walk forgiveness from the Most High and a brother do you something and you don't want to forgive him. Right? You can't want to reach out to the Most High for help and you seeing your brothers needing help and lead them there to suffer. That is being wicked. That is being a wicked brother. And if it's one thing in this truth, the Most High do basically leave wickedness in this truth. Is get rid of these things. And you don't want to be a brother with the Most High seeing as a wicked brother. understand? Because the next step for you is to be cast out of the truth. And you don't want that. You know? So I hope that this was edificational to those watching. You know? Just want to say, you know, maintain that love one to another. Right? Because we are all that we have in this truth. Saving Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Right? So I just want to say, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone once again, that rule well. You know, salutations to you men that push in the word in sincerity and in truth. Right? This is 2018, the year of prophecy. We are the Hebrew Israelites, right? According to the scriptures, bringing forth the word, you know, to the four corners of the globe. This is Brother Koda once again, saying shalom until next time.